Hey everyone, this is Austin, and this is a video that you guys wanted me to do, and I wanted to because, I do really enjoy Raphtalia, and honestly, she's one of my favorite characters. Currently, she is tied for first place for my top waifu. She might take first place, I'm going to be honest, but all joking aside, Raphtalia. Who is she? Well, she's obviously from the Rising of the Shield hero. All jokes aside, get into it. I'm kidding, guys, but yeah, so I'm going to talk about the progress of, like Raphtalia has made, and I am going to have a couple of screenshots here and there to kind of like give you some kind of background that we are talking about. But nonetheless, let's talk about Raphtalia. So she was a girl, that came from a very troubled past and wasn't really going to make it, honestly, to whoever she was going to become a slave to. And we see this in the beginning of the first episode towards the end, that she's just terrified of everything. She's scared of this world, that she thinks the world's against her. And it has to do with the fact that now, since we're on episode like 14, 15, it all kind of fills in, but she's been enslaved because after the first wave, her entire village was attacked by, the kingdom, or, the good old king, and everyone was basically like either enslaved or killed, and she was enslaved to a noble, which his name is not, if I'm not mistaken, but was like really badly tortured, and basically she had the whole thing that like Nafumi had. The world was against her. She couldn't trust anyone. There isn't anything going for her. That's what she kind of perceived herself as, and we kind of see her kind of question that she doesn't really deserve to have anything because of her guilty conscience of what she did. She thought she left her friends to die when she was taken away to be enslaved in the other party. But, Mr. Monopoly, to say the least. But it's interesting to see how she, in the beginning, was just this really big child, I guess, and she kind of progressed more and going further into it. So we're gonna go like episode by episode for you guys, but episode 2, we kind of see this development of her still having night terrors and really trying to trust Nafumi. And we see Nafumi is just a very cold person in the beginning, but it all makes sense because he was completely, screwed over. But more and more, Nafumi put her first, and she started to trust Nafumi a lot more, and she realized that she has someone in this world that's there to help her, and it's beautiful in a way. And we see throughout the current episodes that she still was a little immature in the beginning, and I'm going to explain a little thing too because it is a Raphtalia video. In human years, yes, she is 10, but demi-humans age at a different rate. And if you do not know, the main reason why there is a law, and I still think I don't know why I have to bring this up, is you're not really fully developed until you're 18, as, in the world, in this real life. And you gotta remember that kind of stuff. And I'm gonna input that into here because I see a lot of people going after people that are like, oh, Raphtalia is a beautiful person, oh, you're a lolly lover, and not really. Pay attention and watch the thing, because at the end of the day, demi-humans progress at a different rate. And if we're going to go raccoon year, she's over 200 years old. But all jokes aside, just wanted to get that across because some people keep asking me, how old is Raphtalia, blah, 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 blah. Is the FBI going to get me? Yes, the FBI is going to come and get you. All jokes aside. But we just see that she's still in this immature like mindset for a little while. And she's trying to figure herself out, and we all go through that, when we were younger and are like, I would have to say 16 and to 20 years old. I mean, I know someone that's 18 and 19, well, 18 and a 19-year-old that still don't know what they want or who they are, and it's kind of sad, but that's the age that you have to try to figure who you are and what you want, and that's where Raphtalia was in, before episode 13. And actually, I didn't even say it before the third wave. It's quite interesting to see this development as a character as they, slowly actually mature. And it's just the thing I love about Shield Hero is nothing is as like, quick and fast, and it slowly burns and it goes at a reasonable pace. And a lot of people get annoyed, oh, it's the same thing over and over. I'm like, no. Pay attention. That's the beauty of the series of Shield Hero. It doesn't go at a crazy anime pace. It goes at a reasonable rate. And it's amazing, honestly. And I know I keep saying this kind of stuff in every video, but it's just, I can't express enough how cool it is to see this kind of writing in a series in anime. It's just, I love writing or literature like that. But continuing on with Raphtalia. So we kind of see her kind of slowly, break out, and she realizes that she has to be the other half that Nafumi's missing at some point. And we saw, when she was taken away from Nafumi after that whole fight, well, cheap fight, I'm going to call it, she realizes her role, that she is Nafumi's sword, and plenty more, obviously, and she is deeply in love with Nafumi, and it's I'm going to be honest, for the fact this is going off of my opinion, there's many theories, and I don't want to spoil stuff, but nonetheless, because Nafumi has always gave her a place to be, always appreciate her and put her first, and that kind of stuff will make you feel, some romantic emotions to someone. And Raphtalia is not shy to, appreciating stuff, and because she came from nothing. That's, when you have nothing, you come from nothing, you appreciate anything, and it's kind of beautiful in this sense. But continuing on, it's just, she sees that she has to be the other half, and because Nafumi is her other half. And that's, I know that it's the biggest ship, and a lot of people are like, oh no, they shouldn't get married. Well, Buddy-O, they do. And that's the spoiler I'm going to leave right here with that. But continuing on, it's interesting to see this character that people in the beginning, the first 2 episodes, oh, she's a slave, this is bad, oh, they're making light of this situation, but they don't see that Raphtalia is an actual strong female character that they've been crying for many years. And it's just like, guys, she is your ideal thing. You probably would be happy with her, but people don't watch past the first 3 episodes sometimes. But it's just interesting to see this weak, really kid in the beginning become this strong, independent woman that faces her past head on and has no mercy. And it's crazy because Raphtalia has no problem. She doesn't second guess about hurting the noble that enslaved her because she's matured. That's showing how much she's matured, because back then it was a difficult task to get her to actually do anything in the beginning. I don't know if you remember, guys, but she didn't want to stab the rabbit until Nafumi gave her the, you got to do it this way or you're gone. You're not useful to me. And it's kind of that tough love that you need in life sometimes, and it's beautiful. And her character is just very interesting because we're talking about a kid that had night terrors, that was terrified of the world and had no trust into anything. And somehow we now progress slowly to her being a woman that can fight her fears and protect the people that she loves. And that's why I think Raphtalia probably is one of the best females in a long while. And I know we had Zero Two, but see, comparing her to Zero Two, they both have this complex, layers of their personality. And it seems very reasonable why I like both of them. I'm going to be honest. But continuing on a little more with Raphtalia, going back to the complex stuff, is she's not afraid to tell Nafumi if that's wrong. She kind of is his wife in a sense, and Nafumi only listens to her, and I think that's one of the most adorable little relationships I've seen in anime in a little while. And it's just, she kind of is the mature one of the group, and everyone's like, "Oh, she's only 10 years old in human years." And I'm like, yeah, but how does she know wrong from right without Nafumi really telling her anything? It's one of those like, come on, people. We all know she's more mature than Nafumi, and it's very interesting because when you're in a group of friends or any kind of relationships, you're gonna fill the role that is needed unintentionally, and Raphtalia filled the role of being kind of the mother or the wife of the Fumi crew, and it's very interesting to see her kind of tell Nafumi, pull him to the side that, hey, you kind of have to do it this way, and people go, oh, but she's a kid, blah blah blah. No, she has grown so much, and it tugs at my heartstrings to see her grow up in front of her own eyes. And I've seen her grow up about 3 times already. I have the web novel, the manga, and now the anime. And I'm probably going to see it for the 4th time when I decide to sit down and read the light novel. Man, it's beautiful how much she's progressed as a character. But tell me what you think of Raphtalia. Do you love her? You hate her? Can you wait for, more of her? Hey, we're probably going to get another season of Shield here. I'm going to be honest at this point because it's just one of those really popular animes. But I'm very glad that everyone's taken a liking to it because now we can all chat about it, and that's the beauty of anime. Am I wrong? But anyways, guys, thank you for watching this video. Do consider, subscribing if you are new here, and do share this video because we're going to take over YouTube. We're going to close the sub gap between me and PewDiePie and Battalion. Yeah, but anyways, guys, thank you for watching, and I'll see you until the next time. This has been Austin. Peace.